So let's talk about that a little bit more in the intermediate. The intermediate for us is generally, in some form or fashion, throwing it over the middle of the field. And so now, a couple things. Routes have got to be deeper, okay? And now I want to actually affect these people more than just hesitation. I want to try to get people to actually step up. So I got to buy time, and I got to affect the backers more, which means the fake has to be much more carried out. So this is the exact same protection, okay, that you just saw, okay? And this is actually because we're getting a field pressure that he sees. He pulls out of this a little quick, which was good, okay? But this is going to be a much longer fake, okay, versus a base look with a tailback to buy time so that I'm ready to throw when he's open. Getting him open is not the hard part. Marrying it up with your protection, your action in the backfield, all that. That, to me, is where we got to spend our time as coaches. So I'm trying to buy time to be ready, and then also that's got to be in sync with how much bite can we get on these linebackers, all right? So, again, same protection. I get blitz, sped this up a little bit with the quarterback. I got a couple looks here. Here's one of non-blitz. And I would actually come back and grade him here. Okay, I don't like him here. He ends up taking a vertical ball, and probably why he came out of this fake quickly. If he was taking this glance, which that's his read unless he knows he's one-on-one out there, then this would need to be a much longer ride. But I think, like when you coach it like we do, instead of, all right, on this play, you go this long. On this play, you go that long. This play, when they understand there's a quick game type throw that I want to make, and I shorten my fake to do that, you're like, okay, now we got it. Now you can build different routes. Or like this case, I would have probably bet all the money in the world. When I make this call, I'm thinking I'm making this call for him to throw this. Like, that's why I'm calling it. But I don't always know that we're going to be pressed and we're going to be one-on-one and take it. But when your quarterback understands from a little bit bigger point of view of what you're trying to accomplish, here he goes. You can see he gives it to him out there. He goes into his quick game fake, short. He's set up, and now he's ready to let it go. Geez, I got too many pressure ones on here for us. Same thought process. We're off the inside zone, okay? We've brought the protection down, which now puts the tailback on the edge. We're just in a full slide here. Again, so we would like to ride this more, and you can see the quarterback is ready to ride this out more. When we get this field edge, has to reset. But now, again, I've created more time to be ready to throw when this glance comes open over the middle. So a couple good looks there, obviously, off of any of your play action looks that you want. But I just think marrying those two up are so important. Yeah, here's a good look at one right here, okay? Much longer ride here. I'm turning. I'm getting my feet set, trying to get in that zone read position, which for us, especially at this time that year, was very vertical, okay? Really showing that demeanor, and now I'm out of it. So much longer fake, but look at the timing on the stop route outside. So he's really got two routes here that for us are in the intermediate category. So no matter where he starts up top, inside or outside, you're going to have an intermediate, in our terminology, an intermediate fake, all right? It's not a crazy long ride, okay? We are still getting set coming out of the fake, so feet are set right now out of the fake. There's no additional depth, no additional drop, okay? And then I'm ready to make the throw. Yes?
Is the run action by the offensive line tied into your thought process on how you're trying to affect the coverage? Or is that just contingent on the look that they're getting in the box?
Both is a good question. It is, first for us is can we protect it, right? Like that's where it starts. And so that is something for us that varies week to week on our play action protections. Sometimes people that we feel like we can be more aggressive against, maybe it's based on their run fits, their blitzes, what they do front-wise. There's, I would say, a number of different things that go into that. Some weeks we feel like we can be extremely aggressive and we do it. When we are more aggressive, our quarterbacks know that. All week it's, hey, our guys are firing off on these. We think we're going to get great looks on the back end. You better be ready to get rid of the ball. You got to understand there's always give and take there, right? Other weeks when we feel like just showing it is enough, but maybe protecting it is going to be more difficult. We'll get a little more conservative with the O-line. So I think the whole key is, we've had the ability to change it some week to week, but I think just everybody knowing, what that is. If it's a true hard play action, like your quarterback's got to understand that. He's got to understand what those linemen are doing, how much time he has. And then I think you as a coach, the true hard play actions are great, and you can get routes open down the field all day, but can we actually protect those long enough to get those done, right? And that's all the back and forth always in our minds. So.
Counter trail oriented.
Right.
You all always trying to look for ways if you can.
Yeah, we've tried to build some ways. We did a few things this year, some ways to do it off of, we've gotten to that double puller so much, and so we've tried to build some ways. That one's a little tougher to protect off of, but we found some good ways. We've had to marry up routes with it that we could get rid of quickly, because it tends to get. The fits on those things are crazy. Guys are just boom, but people are open, but the protection's also.
Well, throwing window too.
It is. We've had more issue with that, just protecting, I would say, a backside edge than maybe the throwing windows. The windows have gotten so big just because we do it so much. People attack it so much that it's very aggressive the way people play us like that. So getting the guys open is easy. Yeah, it's the rest of it, right? Putting it together. Yeah, so here's a good look off of just a lead outside zone. So again, we got kind of that intermediate route down here. So you can see we're riding this longer. But again, a key for us in all of our intermediate play action game is get a longer fake, but I still don't get depth. Like it's not a drop after it. It's fake, 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 and then a reset so that we're ready to take it right now. You see we're in sync and on time there on the glance down here on the goal line. Now, shot from this year. This is some of this. This looks a little bit more counterish than we did some of the power read stuff with Jalen this year. So this looks a little bit more like that. So again, this is in the intermediate game. So we've got a puller. Okay, we're showing just a single puller action. We're getting a good intermediate route here up top by the single. We've got a quick game, which is a blitz beater down here for us. Okay. We're reset right away and then ready to take it.